Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Select action figure review on the Disney Store exclusive Avengers Endgame Thanos. If you're trying to pick up this figure, you can do so at your local Disney Store. I just said it's a Disney Store exclusive, but if you're trying to get your other Marvel Select figures, you can do so at Megalopolis, City of Collectibles, where you can find all kinds of awesome figures like Marvel Select, Marvel Legends, and all other kind of goodies right over there. They have an awesome rewards points program. Check them out, link in the description below. And this is a figure that has been out for quite some time. I bought this online, and I've had it for a couple of weeks now, and it's a pretty dope figure, man. Anyway, on the side of the packaging, you can see it says Avengers Endgame. Nothing really going on at the bottom. It says Avengers Endgame right there. Then on the back, you get a product shot. Not a very cool pose, I think, but hey, cool looking figure. And then nothing on this side, top or bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open just through the packaging right there. And there we have Thanos. Now, he does not come with too many accessories, but it is a dope looking piece and a version of the armored Thanos that I've been wanting for so long, where we have the correct non-gauntleted left hand right there, but we do get the accessory where you can add the Infinity Gauntlet right over here. Just to get a quick look at this before we get a closer look at the figure, I gotta say it doesn't look too bad. I do like how the paint came out for the stones, so that looks really good. I don't like the gesture. If you're going to leave him in a neutral pose, or in a static pose, I'd rather it have been a fist or something, you know. But anyway, I still think the stones look really good right over here, and I do like how this bronze color looks throughout, the copper and bronze mixed together right here. Nice sculpted detail. However, you will see the paint will wear down on the hinges right there, so that's frustrating to the point where I'm kind of reluctant to pose it around even more so, because I don't want that to be purple. So I can see that if the paint wears off, it's going to be purple. So yeah, very bummed out about that. But how's it look in the 4K, huh? Hope you guys enjoy the 4K, because yeah, it's all crispy from this end. But there's that accessory. And then we also get the balance blade. I call it a balance blade. I don't know what else to call it, but this is just totally incorrect. Not film accurate at all. Not just that the length is shorter than one side, it's just that this is supposed to be broken. Scarlet Witch breaks this in the movie. And yeah, so the paint looks pretty cool. And then the details right over here is just like, what the heck is that supposed to be from? Looks like, you know, piece of building or something like that. And this side of the blade doesn't look too bad. For a balanced blade comparison, though, we have the Marvel Legends version from the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure, and that looks better than this right here. However, I do like the paint apps on this one more so than the flat gray plastic here. But the very bestest one is the ZD Toys version, and I did actually take some photos of this figure, or I can show it off right now because you're not going to see those photos in this video, but you can see that this Select Thanos holds the ZD Toys version just fine, and that looks pretty badass. So I'm really happy with that. And the figure itself just looks really freaking cool, man. Let's get him standing just on his two legs right here and standing upright. Very tall and lanky figure. I feel like they did overdo it with the legs, but we'll get into that more in a second. I just want to look at the head sculpt right now because I think it came out looking really good. I think Diamond Select did a good job with this one. The color purple, I feel like it's a little desaturated. It's leaning a little bit more towards the gray color than straight up purple. So that kind of bothers me. It does bother me a little bit, I mean to say. But overall, I do think the sculpt looks great. I like the dirt right there and those seams and everything and the sculpt. The eyes look really good right here too. So I'm pretty pleased with that. See if I can get this even closer without a lamp falling on me, because I'm trying to get a good look at that face right there. And by the way, I will have a fully edited Avengers Endgame action figure review coming up later today, so stay tuned for that. But he does have blue eyes, which I think is kind of weird. I don't know. But you can see that gray color right there is, it could use some more purple in it. There's a little bit of a weird gold smudge right above his top lip that bothers me. I do like the lines sculpted in it, though. And I do like how the helmet came out, So the copper color throughout on the figure does look really good. I do like that. I'm going to get a little further back right over here. Forgive me as I manually zoom. I can just put it on auto. It should be fine. But let's get him standing up. Looking at the rest of this, oof, man, really cool looking. I love the sculpted details throughout on this thing. This just looks sick. I don't like this brown color right here, this tan color. That just throws me off a little, but, you know, he's been in battle and everything. It's just, I don't know, it just stands out to me in a way that just isn't, I don't know, visually pleasing. But other than that, I really like the sculpt and paint. There are parts where it's a little bit, a little sloppy. You can see that right there. So I wish parts of it were executed a little better. And if you're not going to give him interchangeable hands, giving him these open hands where he could hold weapons is just fine with me. So I like that. Something on this side right here, it looks pretty good. The back is detailed out pretty well. So that little skirt piece right there, fairly soft material, so that's cool. Same thing with the front. And then it's like, ooh, Lady Death, with you. All right, anyway, and then looking at the, I wish they had that incorporated in the storyline still. You know, the whole romanticism of Thanos with Lady Death, but anyway, on this side right here, that looks really cool. I don't like how that pin shows up, but it's not a big deal. And yeah, man, love the paint detail on these shins. Just like the gold and copper colors throughout just look fantastic. He's got these, like, you know, Frankenstein boots right there. And he does have pegals at the bottom of his feet. Now, getting into articulation, it's actually pretty good, man. I gotta say, excuse me, just getting over like a 2-week cold here. It's turned into a brutal cough. But yeah, you can move the head up only that much. It does move down. You get side-to-side motion, but it's a little angled, and you do get head pivoting right there. Shoulders can move outward that far, and you can move them down, rotate forward, rotate back that much. Bicep swivel, single-jointed elbow, and then you get an elbow swivel, wrist turn side to side and hinge up and down. Diaphragm joint turns side to side, a little bit of diaphragm pivot right there, more like a diaphragm wiggle more than anything, and crunches forward barely and back more so. So that's really cool. I've yet to get an Endgame armored Thanos figure that could do all this stuff, so I'm really happy with that. Hip joints, ugly looking, but you know, you can't get his legs moving outward that much. He will kick forward that much, back. Mid-thigh cut right there. Super stiff, double-jointed knees. I did have to get a hairdryer to heat this up and bend that to get that to work for me, so they'll bend in that much. Then the ankles do move down. They move up very well, so that's cool. And he does have beautiful ankle pivot. Wow, the top of those boots are super flat. It looks so weird. Anyway, let's get this guy standing up. And yeah, what was your favorite part of Avengers Endgame? I'm like trying to think to myself like my absolute favorite scene of the whole movie. And then, like, you know, one thing I was just recently thinking about is, you know how at the end when Sam is like, oh, yeah, how was it with Peggy? Or you want to tell me all about it? He's like, I don't think I will. But, like, if it was me, I would have been all like, oh, yeah, man, you should have seen them chichas. Like, bro, like, that would have been hella funny if it was like, I would have shared, you know? I'm sure they had talked about it at one point or another. Probably Sam like had been bugging him for years, and then it was just kind of, I don't know. It's my mind, man. It's just me. All right, we're focused right there. Measuring out this figure, you can see that he is standing at about 9.5 inches tall. A little under 9.5 inches tall. And then let's make sure that's focused properly. There I go. I think it's focused properly. Yeah. Then for some size comparisons, I want to get the Marvel Select regular version of Endgame Hulk right there. So there's that. I think they scale okay together, right? Not absolutely perfect. I like Hulk being a little taller. Not too bad. And then we have Infinity War Iron Spider. So you can see from Marvel Select Toys. And you can see that right there. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe a little big on the Iron Spider. I think this is the Mark 46 Iron Man. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And then to bring out some Marvel Legends, you can see we have Endgame Hulk Build-A-Figure. And then we have some Marvel Legends right here. We got the Mark 85. We got the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure. And I think this actually works really well for a Marvel Legends display. Oh, and of course we have the Worthy Cap right over there at the end. And I think, yeah, Legends with this figure works out really well. I think so anyway. I think that looks pretty sweet. And let's see, SH Figure Arts Mark 85. I just had him around, so I figured I'd show that off in case you thought that looked better. And last but not least, we have everybody's favorite size comparison, the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. So yeah, man, pretty cool figure. I'm very happy with this. If I'm gonna give it a SUD rating, whoa, cabron pendejo. All right, we have the armored Thanos comparison. Shoot, man, can't believe I almost just totally bypassed this part. That happened to me the other day, actually. His helmet fell down, but you can see we have the ZD Toys version right here and the Marvel Legends version right there. And man, it's like, it's just, you know, the ZD Toys one I really liked a lot because it was the most accurate version. And now that I have an even more accurate version right here with the Select, but the color, the color of purple is my favorite on this one, and these two are both off. You know, oversaturated, desaturated right there. So those are your comparisons. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this figure. I had some fun playing around with it today, posing it around with the second Endgame figure that I'll be reviewing this afternoon. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys stick around on the YouTube channel and stay tuned for that video because I've been having fun posing it around and taking pictures and stuff. And yeah, I'm giving him the ZD Toys balance blade, but I just want to give him, I don't know, a little squat and pose right over there. I am inevitable. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you have not already. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.